Good morning, guys. Good morning. My name is Pablo underscore KE. Welcome back. We are back here again. We are back here in our lovely compound, calling from our parents. These are parents' home. Being when being men, the parents do build. Then after now, it reaches a point. Maybe when God blesses you, you can go buy a separate place. You go build your own house, so that now your own kids can be like, now these are a permanent home, like before they settle down too. So these are parents' home behind me. This structure here is our parents' house. It's a story building, guys. It's still under construction. I'll be able the things that I need to explain about construction. So I'm trying to show you around, then we want to see. So take you inside and show you the side of the house. This is the living room. You see the windows are very big because you need enough light here. You need enough light. When you have big windows, there's plenty of light, so you'll not be able to be using light, mostly electricity every time. So you see the windows, and these metal steel here need to be fixed up there, because now we are we are on the top, now at the last stage to put the metal steel, then the roof. So these timbers, we are using them to make these boxes, the boxes that makes these pillars, because we were not able to get that there are those steel metals that they do make most of the welders to fix, so they can use. But when using this kind of timbers, it's a bit economical. So like what I did, I went and bought trees. Then the trees that we use here, then we were able to go, look for the power, so went and split these timbers, because most of them are 8-1 and 6-1, because we do use them in different places. So all these, we did move to this recently here. If you remember our videos, you used to see a lot of poles here. These poles here, I don't know where some are here, somewhere they all used to stand here holding those sheets known as trappers. So when mixing concrete, before mixing concrete, you need to fix trappers. You put this steel, then there's a paper that usually puts. So this paper here prevents when you're mixing this this mixture of concrete and the ballast, so that the water cannot. So this paper will be taken down after they complete removing these timbers. These papers fall down, so usually put that paper. But down here, from the foundation, this paper is permanent, because you do place it. If you remember, Mara was saying that he has a problem with the leakage of his roof, because there's a paper that we put down here. It's this type of this paper, the black one. It's designed for construction of this kind of houses. Here, this one here, so that there cannot be leakage. If there's leakage from the ground, it cannot reach to the to this part, the upper part. So this house is a 6-bedroom house. I'll be able to take you around. And this kitchen here, it was not made well, so we need to like redesign it so this place can be open. So this is one bedroom here. It's a spacious bedroom, which is down here. Maybe when you have guests, when mom and dad have guests, they'll be able to like sleep here. Or when our sisters come because our sister doesn't live around here. By the way, she's the one who, like, her and the husband are the one constructing this house. No, we just ours. We did put some little effort, but 99% it's them, and I'm the one who manages it, the construction of this house. So that's one bedroom, and also here, when you come here, there's another bedroom here. Maybe for the grandson. Mom has, we got so many grandchildren, because we were blessed with 4 sisters, so they all have daughters and sons and daughters. So maybe when they visit their grandma, they can come and sleep here. Maybe boys here, girls here, and this one is here. This one will be toilet will be here. So the person who sleeps here, and the person who sleeps here, can use these toilets. So these timbers, I want them to come and sort them out so that we can put them on one place, so that we can have enough space here. This is a corridor or a walk through to the kitchen. This is the kitchen place, and here we have a small store. Mom requested to have a store here where she can be storing her things. So down here, I think I've shown you 3 bedrooms. One is a spacious bedroom. Now if you come upstairs, there's a toilet here. There's 1 bedroom here. This is a toilet. There's a spacious room here too, and it has a balcony there. There's a balcony there. This person will be using the balcony here. So here, this is 1 room. There's another one. There's toilet here. This one can use, and this one has its own toilet there, guys. And also this is a study room. So our parents are religious, so what they said, like rather than having a study room, they can be coming here reading the Bibles. Maybe if they have someone, if they want to go downstairs, they can come and meet them at this point here. So let me take you. And this is their master bedroom. This one belongs to mom and dad. You can see it's a huge one, and they have a toilet there. You can see it's a huge one. We wanted something bigger, not like squeezing. We squeeze, because at the village here, there's enough land, and there's a balcony here. This house was supposed to face that direction, but now because of the space of the land, we decided the front to face there. So that's why you're seeing it facing there, but not upwards. So guys, the reasons why I'm showing you this house, you'll be able to hear in this video. So here we'll be able to fix lights here. These are sockets. We'll put lights here so that we have enough lights. So that's a small tour to a house. So you can see the point where we are there. If I tell you the amount of shillings used there, you won't believe it. You won't believe it, guys. So with me here, Sergio. Oh, someone said that you've never featured in my video recently. There's one subscriber maybe feeling that we have issues.
Hello guys, welcome to Pablo _ YouTube channel. My name is Sergio the Traveler. It's a happy festive season from all over the world.
What's the name of this t-shirt?
What's this? It's called, I don't know, SpongeBob or what. Sometimes you can receive even the gift, which you don't know what's the meaning of that.
Oh, this was a gift, huh?
Yeah, that like 5 t-shirts.
Cool golden beer.
Yes.
Oh, it's a beer.
Yeah, even I don't know the meaning, and they were brought in a package.
Okay.
And you're gonna say, Sergio, here's your hats and your t-shirts. So I don't know. Anyway, the donor, thank you so much, because I'm feeling very much flexible with them. Yeah. Yes. How's your morning? You're looking sharp, where to?
Yeah, I'm looking good. Look, huh?
Yeah.
Take a look.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to go somewhere, so I was starting a video.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've called your mechanic.
Okay.
They're on the way.
They
told me he's waiting for that guy.
Okay.
So that they can come and fix it.
Oh, which guy? But have been delivered.
I'm not quite sure. So we'll have to confirm with that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So after the video, you can call them, or you'll share with me the number.
I'll share the number
so that I can call them.
Yeah.
They come and fix the car, because tomorrow the car is going some place.
No problem.
Okay. See you then, guys.
All right. Kindly go check out Sergio,
yes,
the Traveler.
Sergio Traveler.
Yes.
It is what it is.
It is. That's Sergio. This is guy. They need to come and fix. I don't know what. So. Maggie, how are you? This Maggie. Maggie, say hi.
Hi.
What are you eating, Mom?
Mind.
What do you call it? Mind. She's having mind. And here is Diana. See, she's looking like a typical village.
Hello.
You see now?
You see?
This is how they do rap. They're using the there. Diana, you good? Okay. I think she's coming from somewhere there. So guys, and these are the blocks. These blocks here, we need them to complete the construction of our parents' house. So but there are 300 blocks. When I use this, we reach at the rental part where we'll put the steel metal, then we are good to go. We are good to go. So I'm waiting for the festive seasons so that we can complete it, complete pouring there. Yeah. So guys, the reasons why there's really enough light here. Oh, there's too much sun. Right. Let me try looking for a better place. I think here there's enough light here. Let me look here. I think there's enough light here. I can sit down here and do it. So guys, the reason as to why I've shown you that house, and for instance, if I tell you the amount of money that is used up to where the house is, you can believe it. So I'm trying to counter stories that people are being told of the village here, like maybe someone has sent you money, you've not completed the house, and now you're still demanding for more, and the house is not even a story building. For instance, I'll just give you a tip about the foundation. The foundation here took a lot of materials because it went like 6 feet down because our ground here. So niweke hapo chacha. Hata hizo ziweke hapo penye kuna jua. Eka penye kuna jua chacha. Ziweke hata kwa hiyo bench hiyo. So sorry, I was telling one of our guy here to put some things on me that the phone charges. So sorry, something has got into my eye. So the foundation, it went 6 feet because it's somewhere that I'll stand, and it reached me somewhere here. Yeah, it was very deep because of the ground here, the soil. We had to dig deep, and you know the engineer. And one good thing about us constructing this house, before starting, I brought the engineers. They came and checked the ground, did some testing. They say the soil is well, but if we need to construct, we need to go deep because the soil was, the moment they dig, it falls. So we had to put so much reinforcement from the foundation, and the foundation itself, it costed it's 1.5, almost 1.5, yeah, if I'm not wrong, almost 1.5 million Kenya shillings. You see, that is 10,000 USD. So 10,000 USD. So that's 1.5. It's 10 USD. You know, by then at least things were not, when we started this house, things were not that big, a bit high. And you know, not that either my sister has that, so because she has so much that she's doing, so she also has her own family that she does, so she can't build like a house just like once. Because I always tell people, in building there's no deadline. Let no one press you, push you like you need to complete it fast. If you have money, you can do it once. If you don't, you can at least try your level best to make sure that you go with your own pace. So the construction itself, I bought a lot of steel, and you know, steel is the one that costed a lot of money, because you know, we started this house when things had changed. That is after now the pandemic period, things have skyrocketed, like in Kenya, because there's the steel that we used down here was mostly we had D12, D16, and the 8 is for tying, making the rings to tie. You know, rings. Let me show what are the rings. This one's here. Someone might ask. These are rings that I used to just by D8. But this one, this metal here now, these are D12. Sorry, these are D12. And you know the price of these for now, it's very for now the prices are high. Because you see, like when we started this building, the D12 was going for like 8 to 9, I think 8 to 9 USD. the ones that I bought recently here, I think it was 8 USD. Yeah, 8 USD, because if let me check the exchange rate, I'll be able to tell you the prices. By then the dollar was at around, if I'm not wrong, it was around 146 during when I was purchasing these materials. Materials type, let me check. It was around 10 point something USD. That's maybe 10.2 USD. That is equivalent to 1500 Kenya shillings, if I'm not wrong, if you can use that exchange rate. So that's what I was buying these. And D16 I was buying it at 3500. Reached a point, came down, but now again. So was it 35? Really? It was 35, not 35. Sorry, not 35. Not 35. D16 was at around, how much was that? 27. Now that was 27. No, sorry, it was 3000, because it reached a point, it was 35. It came down to 3000 maybe. That's around, is it 21? That's around 21 USD. Yeah, that's around 21 USD by then. But remember, because as I've told you, it's my sister and the husband who are building this house, so they were sending money. They were not sending money once. So today I'll buy, because when you're given quotation, you're given a certain amount like cement, ballast, rocks, steel that will be used. So I was not buying them at once. What I was doing, I was trying to balance it. Like, if this money, if I see like this money won't it won't cost, it won't if they give me a certain such a certain amount of money, and see maybe the steel is still expensive, I need to balance. I'll buy a certain amount of steel, go buy ballast, buy sand. You see, that's how I used to that's how I've been building this house, and it has really helped me. Because even someone who sends the money, if you tell the person, all the money you send me has gone to the steel metal, he or she'll be like, really? So we are not moving. Some feel that. But at least when you tell this person, I bought sand, I bought this amount of steel, I've bought even these trees that I'm splitting the timbers, because you see, at least you get, and make sure that you account for every coin sent to you. That one will really help you. So it has helped me, and every step I do talk to them. So down here it costs us 1.5 for sure. That's plus labor. Now we bought all that, because even the rocks, hard rocks, the stones that was used here, they went down here in this foundation. We already had because we had already put mom and dad had started collecting some of the rocks. They started with the 6 trucks. Then when we came, because the times I was by then I was working, I was able to bring 7 tippers here now, trucks of rocks. We poured here, those were 13, and then here we added around 15, I think. Yeah, around there that we added, because the ones that we had. Marhaba, mko poa? Boki amepotelea wapi? Boki amepotelea wapi? So those are my nephews. They're having Boki, come and say hi to my camera. Let me show you. Where's John? Come. Let me show you. We're having a huge family here. She's my niece. Come here, Boki. Come sit down here. This is Boki, and this is John. This is the last one. I think our sister known as Big Sis. So this is John. John, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm John.
Yes.
And this is my uncle. I'm the last one to
This.
my sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after Boke is John.
Yeah,
You see,
I'm Tracian,
Tracian.
and I graduated pursuing a course in financial accounting.
okay.
And he is my uncle, a very supportive uncle to me. And he is my brother, our last born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So you decided to come today here. Where have
Yeah,
you been?
I've
Haven't
been,
seen you for a while.
I've
All
been
right.
at home.
All right. Let me go into the video, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can see your grand. Oh, good. I don't know if it's gone upstairs. So that's my dad was passed behind there. So these are my sisters, elder sisters, kids. You know, yeah. You know, we're almost now. You see, we look like the same height. All. So she has 2 sons and 2 girls. There's one known as Stella. We call her STL. She's the firstborn. She's in Nairobi currently working. You have son known as Francis, but we call him Junior. Junior is a nickname. So Boke is pursuing a course in accounts. She's almost graduating. And this young man has just completed high school. High school is still waiting for his results. So these are some, and we have, even if you know DJ, she's a sister. She has 3 sons and 1 girl. So they're all old. You see the big. So my parents are very elderly. If you see such kind of kids at that age, you'll be able to tell by yourself, like the age of our parents. Right? We do always try, like even we do pray for our dad so that he can be able even to see. He has also seen our daughters, so thank God for that. And always thank God for their life. You've seen dad just got there. I think he's going upstairs there too. He always, when he's at home, he usually reads the Bible. That's what he does. So guys, there's this issue that I'm trying now to put across here about the construction of that house. Other story that now you know Fellow and versus I think Sir Edwards, who they were constructing a house for. I've just read some screenshot where Sir Edwards claims, because I don't know, I have evidence that he has spent like 8.3 million Kenya shillings. That's not a small amount of money, guys. Trust you me. It's not a small amount of money. If I get the money, like right now when I started this house, I'll complete everything and fully furnished. Remember, this is a story building. Remember, this is a story building. So that amount of money, it's very, very, even if I tell you where this house, whether, okay, I don't want to be like, talk too much about this. Maybe if you try reaching me, maybe if you're interested, I can tell you. But where this house reached, even has never gone that much, you know. So part of labor, I agree, you know, labor here keeps on like either fluctuating, but mostly the people who build this kind of house, like masons, you need to pay them. Like I do pay them 1,500 shillings in order for them to work well for you guys. Make sure you pay them well, they'll not mess. Even if you're not there, they'll not need like you to supervise them. They'll do it one hand. But if you mistreat them, maybe you harassing them, and you know what I usually do, like I'd organize maybe prepared meals here. Even someone comes and prepares meal, then they pay because you're paying them well, and they'll come. But remember, when mixing this concrete, now this where the foundation is under, when we did put the ballast for the roof, now the upper part, it's very different. The mason, because at least you had like 3 masons. The mason are the people who build like using the blocks. So you know, at least you have like 3. Then you have now the handman. So like the masons using that concrete, because you usually have that machine and do all that. At least their pay will be a little bit high. But this time around, the up on there, I was able to pay them 1,300 shillings each. But these ones here were given 900 Kenya shillings. That's It's around 7 USD for the handman, if I'm not wrong, or maybe you can convert if my calculation not well. So, but during this, that's why you use a lot of them. But that house there, I don't know, because I've never seen the construction with how it started. I don't know if they did use a stronger foundation like this and did all that process. I don't know for sure. But now, because I can see it's still not complete, because it still needs like you need some more cash to complete it. Yeah, you still need more to complete it. I've left that location because those kids okay my nephew and niece have started playing music there, so because of copyright I had to leave there. So I'm behind Sergio's house. So where that house is, trust you me, if that's the amount that he did send, then I'm sorry man, fellow, you've totally failed. You've totally failed. No, let's not lie to these people, guys. Let's not lie to these people. At times honesty is a good thing. Honesty is a good thing. That's all amount, trust you me. If it's that house, because you know it's not a story house, it's just a house, like it's a bungalow built ground on like this one. There's a neighbor of ours who's doing this. You see, it's this kind of house, and it can't cost that much. It can't cost that much. But if that's the really man, then maybe just maybe he was building his house at the same time building that. Because at the same time that house was being constructed, he was building his own house. Truth be said, he was building his own house too. So maybe, Maraba, maybe the money that you send, or whoever you are, Mr. Edward, maybe was building the boat houses. If that's all, if you truly send that money, and I believe that you did not send that money like once, because you know in our government systems, trust me, if you get like for instance 1 million, 2 million, your account has never hold such kind of money, the government will hold that cash. The government will hold that cash. They'll hold that cash. So maybe that will be the reason. Sorry, someone has called me. So the moment you start, if you're in the middle of such a conversation, someone calls you, things do like I disappear. Sorry, maybe if I've not connected the story well, hope you'll understand. So at that point where that house is, trust you me, if there's the amount that Edward sent, and it's a huge amount. So I was telling you that in government, in our government institutions, for instance, if you send such a huge amount like once, they'll hold the amount. You have to give reasons as to why you're doing that, as to why you're receiving that amount. Because like me, I remember when starting the construction of the house, because you know my account had been always, you know, when you're working, maybe you're saving, at least they can see there's a movement of cash in your account. And but I remembered, because the first amount that my sister sent was a million Kenya shillings. Then later on she did topped up with 600 Kenya shillings. So at first she started with 10,000 USD, then now she did send like 500, is it 5,000 USD. That's equivalent maybe to 600,000 if you convert. So but she had to write down with like less than a million Kenya shillings. They had no problem with me receiving the money, but with that she had to write it down, right, and inform the banks the reason so she's sending the money. Like you see all that, like this is the reasons why I'm sending this cash, therefore this and this and this. And you know, even mostly when you go to Western Union, they at the bank, when you fail, usually there's a part where you still send, but a huge amount of money you need to go to see the manager, because it's a bulky money that you need in order to see they know if the money truly, because you know there are these terrorist activities that goes on to a country, mostly in Africa, most part of Africa. So they do track every amount of money that is being sent, or maybe because of fraud too, they do like they follow up. You've never made such huge amount of money. So I don't know what argument that fellow and Mr. Edwards had. You see, I don't know, like receiving that kind of money, you know, it's not that easy. But I believe he used to send him like for instance maybe 300 Kenya shillings, 300,000 Kenya shillings. at times maybe 500 Kenya shillings. That's like 5,000 USD. You see, like that, because of the account what they were doing. Because it's not once that he did send that cash. That's what I believe. So maybe someone to clarify that. So you know, when the guy was sending us kind of money, he'll come and do things like he pay, he do what, and maybe you spend here and there, then all of a sudden the cash depletes, and yet you don't have, like, you've never accounted for the money. So you know, the person back behind there, the person has records. So don't. I tried even watching his video today, had interest, and some subscribers saying, yeah, he should show evidence. Man, when someone sends you money, whether if it's we call it ETR, that's wired to your account, they do have the information back to their system. Even if you send through World Remit, even, you know, World Remit's the M-Pesa now. If you send through Western Union, MoneyGram, they have all the documents. You see, even some will send you that receipt, like, I've sent you the money, that's the evidence. So they do keep evidence. So for you, if you don't have evidence, that's upon you. That's upon you, and this is a dangerous game that you're playing, guys. It's a dangerous game. Fellow, trust me, you might mess around and you end up even losing your house that you constructed. Maybe your house you constructed genuinely from the people who supported you, but now you may end up losing it because of some silly mistakes that you've done to yourself. You know, if you're sure that you're not going to do all these, that's why I tell you, accountability. Be honest. Be honest. Even I'm managing this house, my parents' house, but trust you me, every penny counts. Every penny counts. Remember, that's my sister, my own blood sister. But I do give her the breakdown, and the husband, I do give them the breakdown, like, this is what is done. And up to now, where we've reached, before even I go on, before I proceed, I usually sit down with the masons and ask them, so what next? What are we going to buy? And you know, okay, the mason that I'm using to build here is an honest fellow. He will tell me, like, no, here we'll need this such amount of cement. We'll need like 3 ballots of looking like now I need to bring ballots for making the pillars that goes up. If you've seen my Huguenot's house, there's those pillars that have gone up. There's that small rocks. A truck of that rock now goes for around 35. It's 35 Kenya shillings, one truck. So I'll need to put like 2 trucks there. You see, I need to bring 2 trucks there so that they can finish. You rather than you know what I usually do. What I usually do mostly to these, at least you put something. You see, like now I have like a half that remain there. I'll just add like 2 rather than adding 3. You know, if I'd completed all, I would have either they have delivered like 3, but now at least I have this one that remained there, so I only use 2. Then if the rest remain, we'll be able to use somewhere here, because still there's work going on here. We want to put a wall here, so still I'll use it. The one thing about that, it doesn't expire. Those small rocks, I think they call it ballast, it doesn't expire. You see, it still be there. You know that, and sand, they don't expire. So even if you pour more sand and it remains, you don't. It's only that you look for a way. You surround it with maybe rocks so that the rainwater, that when it rains, it doesn't take it away. So you'll be able to use that sand. Cement, I can't tell you to buy so many bags of cement. Buy a size that will be able to finish that construction, because they usually, after 90 days, it will start now being like a rock, and you know, now it loses that strength. So cement, maybe you go with they usually, so at least even if you build, and you see even the cement that remained here, the bags of cement, because now when doing that, we used to put that concrete, what do you call it, that the mixer of concrete, sand and cement. I brought like 150 bags. So here we used 105 bags. So the rest that remained, I've been able to build using the blocks, and I've also I added some few bags that I had already communicated to my sister and their husband. I communicated to them so that the blocks, because 1 bag of cement can give you 30 blocks. If you need like ratio to reduce the ratio, you can use 24 so the blocks can be strong. So like I usually tell them, no, let's go with the 25 blocks per one bag of cement, you see. And that person that does for you the blocks, usually pay them each block it's 10 Kenya shillings. That's what they charge here. And now there's that's what they charge here. So you can see everything goes smoothly, and you can make so many blocks with a little amount of money, because their time they do save time than these bricks. Okay, these bricks are a little bit stronger. The problem is the process. You have someone to come and make them, then you go make. If you see that far and there, that's why now you come and burn them when they are there. You get woods to come and burn them, so it's a little bit costly. So what I'm saying here, fellow, you've really messed up big time, brother. I'll swear, if that's what's going on, you see, even if you come here, try clearing your name, you've messed up. You've totally messed up. And trust me, you might end up losing the house because of such kind of things. You see, now they've blocked your accounts, you cannot access. That means the guys already reported to the authorities, like they're doing the investigations. So it's upon you. And you see, now you're saying that he was able to transfer the details from you to the other fellow, I don't know, Mike Ventures. And you know, Mr. Edwards, I'll still tell you that. So, Mr. Edwards, the problem that you did is that the mistake that you're doing again is that you've already been messed up here. You've already been messed up here. You still goes ahead and change everything and give it to someone else. So you're jumping from the frying pan to the fire. Have you also checked out the background of the other guy that is now taking on your project? If I were you, I would have come all myself down here, the ground, come and check, verify everything, and know that all is well. Then after that, no, now will I move it? So you'll have come alone. I've heard, I don't know, like even one of the guys I don't know who's managing that house has now bought a car. Where to get the cash to buy a car? And it's after all the transfer I've done to that. So let's be careful. And if the person is really still misusing that Mr. Edward money, be careful, brother. Everything will come and eat you all up. And these are the same group of people who come like pretend to be good. They give information about others, like they fight others, and the same. If you know that, make sure you're clean. Make sure like all things that you do, there are no traces. But something with money, you do leave traces all over. You see, you do leave traces all over. So if you tell me that house costed 8 million, it's a huge lie. Let me tell it here. If I know they'll come for me, I don't care. That's a huge lie. 8.3, man. Are you serious? You'll build a wall and what, and you still keep the change. You remain with the balance, a huge balance. Come and show the owner, like, this is the balance that I'm having. Even if that one is a good-hearted, done all that, they're like, let me bless you that. Maybe that's what you should have done, rather than lying to him, then calling back again. And even the owner of that building has said that, even as he said that you confessed, saying that you misused the money. Man, getting money is not an easy thing. Guys. If someone gives us such kind of project, can't you be honest? You remember, guys, when we were called, we were summoned by the chief and all the YouTubers. This is such kind of reasons, because they were moving around with cameras showing people like they're doing projects. Because you know, we have people who do charity and those who do their own content. So they're all moving around. The chief was like, these people do hijack our homes. Like, we can bring people, can build you. You know the reason? They're doing charity, but still eating in the name of charity. You know, Maro started a program to bless my man, because it was from his heart, and the supporter supported him. He built that house and he completed it, and he has never done another a charity or helping someone. People came him like, oh, Maro shows the receipts, or do what, and he did. And most people were like, Maro shows the receipts, or what. If you really trusted him with that honest, and he did that and he delivered, that was it. And he delivered. The house was constructed in 1 week. So, you know, I wasn't there. I never knew how much you did send him or what. But he delivered, and maybe the people supporting him. Because if they were the ones supported, they were the one who had the responsible themselves to ask him, let's show us what you've done when you see the receipts. If they never came, like maybe complaining, then it seems that everything they did was all done. And remember, even I remember some money, the balance that remained, Maro handed it over to Mama Ann. You see, you get that? He's the one who came up with that idea. But now, some YouTubers hijacked that idea, like they do move around the homes, like record. Now they're saying we are building this house, we're building this person's house. Even if you ask the people that have been constructed those houses, even they don't know how much it goes for. Like, wow, God, you blessed us with this. Even if you ask them, they won't tell you for sure, because they don't deal with anything there. So someone takes like ages to complete a certain house, then now they go launch the house, not tell you finished, but if you see the cost and what has gone there, it's good at times, to be honest. I swear. For me, even if you tell me go do ABCD, you want to construct someone's house and do all that, let's have an agreement. How much you're going to pay me, so that I can handle that project. I'll stop doing my things, go handle that, because in case of anything, I'll be the one who will be responsible. You get that? So I think if you're having such kind of deals, these young guys, these young fellows will not be like taking this route. But all in all, we can't do that. Like someone has decided, like, bro, you're the one, son, you're the one who's going to handle this. Then now you're telling me you're saying it's a huge project. I have a huge project double than what, for instance, that house is. But I've never messed like, oh, now I take the money, go have fun, do what? No. Trust me, if you don't know how to handle money, even if I give you a million Kenya shillings now, after a few weeks, 1 month, you'll go broke. I swear you'll go broke because of poor management skills. You see? So that's what I'm saying. At times, there are honest people outside here, and there's someone not honest. You see? There's someone not honest. But all these people who run like doing projects, so man, those are all scammers. They are scamming you. Let's be honest, man. Oh, we're doing this project for so and so. We're doing this project for so and so. Man, what are they? How are they gaining from that project? And they're not paid for that. They use the same money to pay themselves. Maybe they might get a bigger percentage from what they're doing. Even if it's the construction, or they'll be poorly done, quality-wise. Even the sheets that they're using. You can't tell me you build such kind of a house here. This one is a brick house, or this is a parent's house. I go put this white sheets there, this white iron sheets there. No, you rather look for good quality. You're starting a house without even architecture, an architect. You see, constructing these permanent houses, it needs architecture. So guys, you see, so maybe we'll come and sort out with Mr. Edwards about his money, and if he's demanding the money, do you have the money to refund him back? Do you? Is YouTube paying you that huge amount of money? I doubt that, guys. I doubt that. At times, it's good to be responsible. You know, maybe someone else would have helped you do that, but now you decided like to go and do things with other people. Just a moment. So all that I was telling you there, you know what mistake also, fellow, you did, my brother. You're building your house at the same time constructing that house. So how do you think the person who funded or is funding you or sending the money to construct it, how would that person be feeling? You see, like you're showing same project to go. How sure is it that you're using your own finance, your own money to build your own house? You see, so that's what happens when you're not when you're not accountable for what you do. No, I guess I would after I think the project when the project was moved to someone else, what I'm told that after 1 month the other party purchased a new car. I don't know. So I don't know if he or she used their own money to buy that. I don't know. So maybe they'll sort that themselves. So what I said, that jumping from the frying pan to the fire, You see, it's like Edward is repeating the same mistakes. Mr. Edward, repeating the same mistakes, same mistakes that you've done with the other fellow. Now you're repeating it there. You should watch out that, sir. If I were you here, if I were you, I'd be already in Kenya. I'll be in Kenya here, like coming to follow up on all those issues, to know all about that, to know what's going on, to get all those documents, to make sure that at least when you're leaving, either way you can look for the right people, the right person who can handle your project, who can handle that project, you see, rather than now again entrusting another person. How sure are you that person will be able to complete that project for you? How sure are you? How sure are you that that person will still have the same issue that you're having now with the fellow here? Those are kind of things that one needs to watch out when you're building or constructing, when you want to buy land. You see? And it's very bad to we YouTubers doing such kind of things to our subscribers. Someone entrusts you with his money, his own cash, a huge amount of money, because it is sure that you can do that work, but you go back, you go messes up with everything. You messes up with everything. That one cannot be allowed, guys. So fellow, trust me, you're on your own, bro. You're on your own. I don't know how you rescue yourself from that. If you know people have been pointing fingers at you, either calling you a scammer or doing what, and times you come with receipts, show receipts, see this is how, you know, the moment you tense, you come on camera, show people like, oh, I'm not a scammer, this is what I have. You know, for me, I usually say it's not a must if you're doing a clean job or clean thing. It's not a must to come and show cause that here's the evidence. You see, I'm doing a clean work. Like, are you doubting yourself on what you do? Are you? Now the fights all over. Like now, fights all over. Now you handed off that project that you started. Now the other person is doing it. I know there's, even if they come to the internet here and lie that you're good friends, he came even and lied that, oh, I can't handle that project, and in real sense is the one handling that project. Then now I know there's no good blood between you because of the silly mistakes that you're doing. You see? So guys, I think I'm going to end this one here, but let that be a lesson to us YouTubers. Let that be a lesson. We should stop scamming people in the name of doing projects, doing a charity. No, you can do your own projects. If you're steal from yourself, then rather than stealing from someone who has invested his own money there, steal your own money, not people's money. So guys, thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you happy holidays, happy new year in advance. I love you from the bottom of my heart. We'll be here again. I love you. It's your boy again, Pablo_KE. Bye bye for now.